Happy Advent, everyone. It's Monsignor Baker, Rector here at Mount St. Mary's Seminary, and during this Advent season I thought it'd be appropriate to give you a little bit of an update and of course to extend to each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas, even though it might be a little bit early. During this past month we've had some exciting things happening at the seminary. In November the 10th, we had a special Marian Day in which Father Dan Richards came and gave an overview of Marian spirituality, especially for the men who are preparing for their consecration to Jesus Christ through Our Lady. They had the privilege of doing so this past December 8th, right after our special Mass. We also had a Byzantine Mass in November, celebrated by our own Father Gross. It was a wonderful experience of the Eastern Rite and Eastern traditions of the liturgy, and it was the schola was absolutely beautiful, and it was an important time for all of our seminarians to experience this other lung of the Church. Then soon after that, after the Byzantine Mass on November the 16th, we had Candidacy Mass. We had over 45 theologians become officially candidates for holy orders. Some of you might remember that candidacy was normally given at the beginning of third theology. Well, this past year, we started a new process and tradition whereby it will now be men in first theology who will be receiving candidacy. This is really indicated to us in the new Ratio Fundamentalis, or the general guidelines given by the Holy See, and it is a moment in which seminarians make a commitment, and the bishop makes his commitment to them as becoming official candidates for holy orders as they begin the theological stage of their formation, or the configuration stage. So from here on out, candidates will be received as official candidates for holy orders at the beginning of first theology. We also had a very exciting visitor with us this past November, Father Tad Pacholczyk from the National Catholic Bioethics Center, and he spoke to the faculty on Humanae Vitae and also on gender issues. Then, right before Thanksgiving, our seminarians conducted what has now been called the Go Forth mission. We've been doing this for the past 3 years, and essentially it is a way in which the seminarians gather donations and then buy food for some of the local poor. They put together these Thanksgiving baskets to support those who are most in need, and this past year we reached the greatest number of households ever at 138 households, and that went to 369 residents. These are members of our local community, whether it's in Thurmont or Gettysburg or even as far away as Frederick, who are just in need of some basic sustenance during Thanksgiving. And our men went out 2 by 2 to deliver those baskets and also to pray with them, and the deacons were able to bless some homes. So it was really an effort on our behalf to assist with the poorest of the poor who are among us. Then as we began Advent, we had our tradition of Office of Vigils, which was sung Office of Vigils on the first Sunday of Advent. And then just this past week, we had our famous Christmas dinner and show, followed the next day, December the 8th, by our celebration of the Immaculate Conception, our patroness here at the Mount. I want to wish each and every one of you once again a very happy and holy Advent, and may Christ's peace and joy be with you and your families this Christmas. I would ask just one thing of you. As we finish out this particular year of 2018, please keep the Mount in mind for your financial support. We are in need of support in the annual fund in a particular way, and also, as you know, I will be leaving with the deacons on our annual pilgrimage to the Holy Land. We will fly out to Tel Aviv on December the 27th and return on January 12th, 2019. But we also need your financial support to make that program available to our deacons this year and in the years to come. So if you think of it and would like to make a contribution, feel free to do so. Thank you again for all of your support, and may each and every one of you have a blessed Advent and a Merry Christmas.